And same goes for Knowledge. He's got a lot of CCs. He's got decent damage, but uh, when you're playing against a Mundo, if you can't kill him really quickly, he's gonna heal up really quickly as well. So um, the moment he starts using his ult, you need to drop an ignite. You need to finish him off. Otherwise, if he's able to exit the battle and come back in, he's gonna come back in with just massive amounts of health.
That was a really quick Udyr pickup. Cottonex. There was no toying about, chatting, deciding between that. Just we're gonna go Udyr top. Done. Deal sorted. Udyr versus Kennen. Unless
Did they already pick
decide.
Udyr?
Yep.
I that's weird. I guess I'm. Oh, there you go. It just bugged. It just ended up. It just picked it right now. I guess the client's lagging.
Yeah, would make sense. And Citizen Wayne's got himself the Gragas again. I mean, that's one of the first things when the chats were finished in chat. Everyone went, "Why haven't you banned Gragas again?" And well,
Citizen Wayne's been playing a phenomenal Gragas.
yeah,
He's just laying down the damage so hard right now. It's just last game when I saw that ultimate, it just you see TSM at about 90%, and they dropped to 30 just from one spell cast, and I was my jaw just dropped. I was like, oh wow, wow, did that damage really just happen? I wonder what he's playing Karthus again. Karthus Kennen. It's probably a known fact that Karthus does really poorly against Gragas, so I'm a little surprised he's playing oh, there you go. Something different. I was confused because I've seen the Karthus, I've seen the Gragas matchup so many times in the past, and it never really ends well for the Karthus. And so when he like just moused over that Karthus for a bit, I uh I was a little worried for them.
yeah. We'll wait and see quite what it does equate to. That's for sure.
Hmm.
But yeah, as we had some connection issues and some call problems and things, do you want to go over our competitions and sponsors again in our 3-minute delay?
Oh yeah, let's do that. So I'm not gonna be able to pull it up, but I'm just gonna give the gist of it really quick. So Solomid.net, if you go there and you scroll down to tournament info, there's the brackets, there's the rules, and there is the contest. If you click on the contest, right, you'll see the Solomid Circuit giveaway. It's gonna be sponsored by Kingston. It's sponsored by Astro. It's sponsored by Gunners. They're gonna be giving away a lot of really cool stuff. So just head over to the page, and you'll see all our sponsors listed on there. Kingston will be giving away a 3K SSD. It's a 90 gigabyte HyperX SSD by Kingston, and they're also giving away two 1600 megahertz 8 gigabyte kits. And on top of that, you also get the HyperX fan with the RAM kit. And then Astro would be chipping in two Astro 830 headset, and Gunners would be giving away three Gunners eyewear. So to actually enter to have a chance to win these prizes, just go to our contest page, click on the Facebook and Twitter, and each time you follow one of those companies on Twitter, you're eligible for one entry to win these prizes. Every time you like them on Facebook and type on their wall, "Thanks for supporting Solomid.net and League of Legends," you're eligible for another entry. There's 9 opportunities there. With Astro, Gunners, Kingston's, Playhem, TSM, and Twitch. So head over there if you want a chance at getting some really cool free gear.
So, we are down to a minute and a half. Gone through all of that. Let's double check Skype. That's a very good point. Wicked asks, how many more games are we playing today?
Basically, Wicked, we're not going to be streaming the losers bracket. So, let me look at the bracket really quick. So, if Alright, so winners between COG, EU, and AAA play Cypher, right? They can play that anytime between now and tomorrow, 12 p.m. So the same time we started today. As long as they finish by then, it can either be arranged between them or it can be played immediately.
I think get it a proper answer. So, well, that would be against an authority then forfeiting against CLG. So, looks like it's going to be CLG versus Cypher then. So how many more games are we going to have on stream tonight? Is this the last? Well, is this the last?
This is gonna be the last set that we're gonna be streaming tonight, and then I can go and just fix all the stuff that I broke today.
Fix the stuff that you broke and go through many replays to give away our special secret achievement awards, while we set up for tomorrow's special achievement awards as well. Ooh, there we go. Play with my settings.
The secret achievement award. Let me just give a little quick rundown on that again. I know there's a lot more new players tuning in or viewers, so I know I've said this a couple of times, but I just want to give a really quick overview on what the achievements are that were finished today, and then I'll go over what will be going on tomorrow after the fact. So the achievement award today is the Ward Hunter achievement, the Creep King achievement, and Biggest Feeder achievement. The Ward Hunter achievement is the player with the most wards killed in 30 minutes of the first 2 games today will get that achievement, and they'll be winning a lot of cool prizes. The Creep King achievement is highest CS by 20 minutes from the first 2 games today, and the Biggest Feeder achievement is the player with the most death of the first 2 rounds in the first set today. So we're going to be announcing that not too long from now, probably right before we start the tournament tomorrow.
And for those people that are wondering, when does the tournament start tomorrow?
It's going to start at 12 p.m. GMT +1. So I'm going to put down another countdown timer on the webpage so everybody would know what time it starts and they can just start tuning in.
There you go. So those of you that are wondering when to be here tomorrow, that's your answer. But for now, Navi are looking to take game number 2 against TSM, and they're looking to start it off.
This is very dangerous. This is very dangerous for TSM. They have no idea that Navi is in their jungle and going in. They might have been able to see that, but it appears that they actually don't know. Let me turn on the shadow really quick.
It does look like Navi seem to be happy that X-Special spotted that, so they're going to back away and set themselves up in their own jungle. Kotnik's going across to his blue. Antigen and Sand going to come to the golems. We'll see whether they can do these uncontested or if Chaos and X-Special are going to come and make themselves a nuisance. Actually, it looks like they're going to take the wolves because Reginald's there to help out on that. Yep, they're going to start pull with that one. Chaos and X-Special here as well. Who's going to get the XP? Well, that went to Reginald, so they want to get Reginald leveled in mid.
So I think the strategy is they want to. They're gonna give him a level 1 blue. They want him to hit level 2 ASAP, and then from there he's gonna just shove on Gragas 24/7 and hopefully deny him and poke him down ASAP with the blue buff. So it's not a bad strategy at all, especially because Mundo doesn't need blue buff in the jungle, so you can easily just grab the red buff, swing around to their enemy red buff, and then just start harassing the other jungler.
Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on this mid lane then to see. Reginald already getting quite aggressive on to Citadel. We'll see whether he can get it shut down or if he's going to be just as fearsome as he was in the last game. And there it is, there's Odd One, as you say, at level 2 in the enemy jungle, just like you promised many a time ago. But Kotnik's actually managed to dodge that cleaver, so it was fine. Citizen Wayne taking quite a bit of poke from Reginald, and as you mentioned...
So the strategy here is they're giving Galio blue buff so he can push, and at the same time they're going to send Mundo to put a lot of pressure on to Nautilus. That way Nautilus can't gank Reggie when he overextends.
We do have the slow goes out onto odd one, but Cottonex gets exhausted and is forced to back away. Smite was still up from Mundo, that's the one. So he managed to take that red relatively easily. But Navi are on the back foot already, and I mean, most people consider blue side being the easier side. TSM are making a really good play with their starting side on the purple.
So I think for the rest of the game, what Odd1 wants to do is he just wants to harass and take the other guy's jungle for the rest of the game. So, you know, like one thing when you're doing that is you got to get some early movement speed. You got to get some early wards, and so you can ward up and you can just roam into the jungle. For right now, his exhaust is down, so he doesn't have the safety that it provides for him. So he's probably going to wait a little bit longer for his exhaust to come back up before he gets more aggressive.
We do have Nautilus coming out into the top lane. He wants to get the dredge line. It goes down. He gets through the minions. The slow comes out. Nezreal has actually turned around. He didn't think that would go through, and Dyrus Lightning rushes away just to prove the point. He's going to sit back and be a little bit defensive, but he's got Mundo up here. Let's see quite what they manage. I think my neighbours are trying to kick the wall down. Wait and watch. It does appear to be complete base then. Cottonex is home and safe, and Odd1 is in fact doing the same just under the tower. But top lane going to be alone for now, but Dyrus a little bit zoned.
This Ashe is actually playing really, really well. Generally, Graves and Janna is just a stronger lane than Ashe and Alistar, and she's actually able to get some poke in and farm at the same time on Graves, and Graves isn't really returning any damage. I can't tell if it's because he's afraid of the Nautilus Alistar gank combo, or if he's just playing passive in general. But the exchange, if Graves wants to go really, really aggressive with the Janna shield and the Tornado CC, he should be able to go really, really aggressive on Ali Ashe. Because keep in mind, when Janna throws a Tornado, if it's well timed and Alistar is headbutting forward, he can actually, or she can actually cancel Alistar's headbutt. So the danger from Alistar when you're playing Janna is just very, very low.
Yeah, and that's the blue buff worn out now for Reginald. So, grouping the minions out best he can, but Citizen's going to start getting aggressive. We also have Nautilus coming around the back side, but there's a bit of aggression on the bot lane. Galio is safe and under the tower, and we have a very aggressive pairing of Navi, Antigen, and Ren.
Oh, that was a really, really good cleaver.
Yeah, and the exhaust goes down. Yeah, Burning Agony's there. Needs to land another good cleaver, keep the slow ticking. He's got no red buff. But Chaos especially already backing away. First blood does drop. Oh, one chased that all the way under the tower. He needs to be careful now, though, as we've got Cottonex coming down the river. Here is why Chaos back to a beautiful tornado. And where's the dredge line? Not going to come back. Not going to drag himself under the tower.
It's really hard because the red creep line was right in front of him. And so, since the anchor is pretty large, it probably would have hit the creep instead of Janna behind that.
Well played then. Odd1 grabs himself that first blood onto Ashe. Gives Chaos a little bit of a boost, a little bit of time to farm without competition. Give him a slight lead for now.
So if you're looking at the gold difference, it's about 1,100. Just with that one kill and the assist, it shouldn't add up to that much. That means that every other lane is winning pretty well. If you look at the CS, Kennen versus Udyr, you got 40 to 29. So there's definitely a lot of pressure on Udyr. So he can't farm as effectively as he wants to. And then also, if you look at mid, since Reggie was able to get that early boo buff, he's able to just constantly poke onto Gragas and shove that creep line to the front of the tower, so he's just not able to farm effectively as well.
And they are going to come in to steal this blue. Cottonex spots them at the last second, and actually they're going to rotate onto the top lane. They've
oh, they're going to double ult this. They are so going to double ult this.
There goes Dyrus ult. There goes the Reginald ult, and pop. There goes a dead Udyr. Odd1 is actually getting a little bit low running out from there. They cannot steal the blue buff afterwards, as Dyrus and Odd1 are too low on their health. Odd1's still not actually even level 6 yet. But they got the kill. That's what they really needed. And now they can back away with a 2-0 advantage and being up by almost 2,000 gold.